Hello, guys, and welcome back to the Arsenal Notebook. Today, I am joined by Salah.
Hello.
As you can see, there's some Wi-Fi issues, so it's better
Yeah, it's
that.
better to be stable.
Um, so later today, we've got to play the champions of Europe, Liverpool. Big match. Some would say this could be the deciding match for Liverpool, which would might see them over 100 points by the end of the season, or if Arsenal are to win, then we could ruin their chances of getting 100 points where they would only be able to
I think
get.
we should win.
Yeah, I'm looking.
I'd be surprised if we don't win, to be honest. I mean, I don't want to sound arrogant, but the thing is, our players, Mikel Arteta, he's the type of guy who'd drive them so much,
Yeah,
and he'd take the positives and try and he'll take the positives out of the game, and he'll make the players so ambitious. We've got nothing to lose from this Liverpool game. And I think that was the problem in the last two games. You know what I mean?
it was everything, all or nothing, pretty much. So, as you know, Arsenal have a decent last couple of year record at home against Liverpool. I think the last time we lost was that in 2018. I think that was the last time we lost, when we lost 4-3 to them, which was, I think that was one of the opening games of the season. Yeah, so I'm looking fairly confident, even though we lost the North London derby. I think that's actually going to add more drive into the players. Mikel, in his interview, he was keeping things quite brief, but you could tell by what he was saying that, even though there's not really much to play for left in the Premier League, because Arsenal's chances of European football, apart from the FA Cup, has dropped quite dramatically since we lost the derby.
I think it's the most Arsenal thing to do to now go and win the FA Cup, Jay.
Yeah,
I mean, that's such an Arsenal thing to do. If we win, I wouldn't be surprised. Because City have their Champions League game.
yeah,
And then we've basically done our season. We're not going to get Europa League.
yeah.
We may get Europa League, but
Unless we win the FA Cup. Now I can imagine that if we are to beat Man City, I think we win the FA Cup. I mean, Chelsea and Man United, that is going to be a very interesting game. As you know, both managers have sort of struggled. I think Chelsea have struggled a bit more than Man United, but definitely this match is going to be quite interesting, just as well as Arsenal v Man City as well, because if you actually looked at the last time we played Man City, we still had a chance until obviously David Luiz's mistake causing to Raheem Sterling getting his goal just
but
before.
we weren't actually that bad, especially in this new formation.
And we
I just think if City go to the final of the FA Cup, oh my, I don't think they do it, to be honest, because City are playing Madrid. City are playing, they're playing Madrid on the 7th of August, and the FA Cup's on the 1st of August. So maybe, I think the FA Cup final is on the 1st of August. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think
And we beat
what
them last
I'm
time.
hoping is that Pep will underestimate our team dramatically, and he'll look that actually, let's be honest, would we rather win the FA Cup with the chances of getting some of my players injured in the finals, or lay back the team a bit? And
Yeah, I
then,
mean, if we injured De Bruyne, they aren't going to win against Madrid.
yeah, exactly. Now it's the Champions League quarterfinals now, so everything is leading up to the final moments. You've only got a couple matches left before the champions are decided. So I think Pep needs to focus more on the Champions League rather than the FA Cup. At least Man City fans, I can imagine that they won't be annoyed if they are to get kicked out of the FA Cup by Arsenal, because they're one of the remaining 8 teams left to fight for the Champions League title. But moving on to the game coming up later today, Arsenal v Liverpool. Let's just have a quick look at the statistics for this match. So, overall, Arsenal have played Liverpool in the Premier League 55 times. We've won 15 times. We've lost 21 times. And we've drawn 19 times now.
Well, we've got the late.
I actually point out though.
The stats are completely against us.
Yeah,
we're winners on last 9 games against them. They're unbeaten in the last 4 away games. What else?
However, Salah, there is a stat which is for us. The last time that we lost at home to Liverpool was in 2016. That was when we lost 4-3.
Oh yeah.
And then before that, it was still pretty much the same. Then the last time we lost at home was in 2011 before that. So I think that is...
I just remember, Jay.
Yeah.
When we drew 3-3 with Liverpool, that was such a good game. And I just think something like that may happen. I feel it's going to be a completely crazy game.
That was when that's when they went 2-up, and then we scored.
We scored 3 in a row.
We scored 1. Oh, that was upsetting. But yeah, I think Arsenal have a good chance. What can you imagine? What can you imagine for Liverpool, Salah? Do you think they're going to be putting their full first team out, or do you think they'll be including some of their youth and their
I think they'll take it seriously.
Seriously. Enough. I think so too, because obviously they're on 93 points, 3 games left, which means that the most amount of points they can get from the rest of this season is 9 points. 9 points would see them get 102 points, which would...
Also, we just have to win, basically. If we win, then they won't get 100 points.
Yeah, they'll only get 99. And then they wouldn't beat the record of most amount of points in a Premier League season, which would be quite satisfying for, I'm pretty sure, everyone. I think Man City hold the current record. Is it 100 or 101, which they have?
101, I think.
Okay.
I think it's 101. I think 17-18 they did 101. And then 18-19, I think they did 100 and Liverpool got 99.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Actually, it was 98-97 last season.
Oh, was it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 98-97.
That's actually insane.
That was very close up to the last day of the Premier League. So, what can you see from Mikel Arteta? As you know, obviously he has had to come in midway through of Arsenal's worst season in 30 years or so. Under Unai Emery, where we had quite a lot of draws already. Draws which really should have been converted into wins. But, under Mikel, we have seen drastic improvement. I think with Granit Xhaka as well. He's really been a leader in the midfield.
And he turned the corner.
Yeah. So, what do you see for Mikel? As you know, this is his first game against Klopp. So you've got one of the best managers in the world versus a fairly new manager who has actually been doing very well with let's be honest, a mediocre team with, well, our defense is poor, but our attack and our midfield are okay. So what do you think Mikel is going to be going for? Do you think he's going to be resting players for this match, or do you think he's going to be
No, he's going to go for it.
I think so too. All right, so now staying on the subject of Mikel, what lineup do you think he's going to go for? In fact, we can share the screen. So what lineup do you think he's going to be going for today?
Yeah, we're going to go 3-4-3.
3-4.
Actually, no. I believe that Mesut Ozil's going to play this game, Jay.
I did see that. I saw it on his Instagram yesterday. He put, "I am ready,"
I'm ready.
which is...
I just have a feeling we're going to play our old 4-2-3-1.
Actually,
The only reason... Oh my God, Jay.
You know what?
Okay, hear me out, Jay.
Alright, I'm listening.
We can start the game.
Yeah.
Okay, first half, we're going to play a completely new formation.
Okay,
And
then.
it's going to be 3,
Yeah.
4,
Mm-hmm.
2.
So who's
And
going
that 3-4-1-2 is going to consist of...
Okay, so
David
first of all,
Luiz.
let's go with in goal. It'll be
Yeah, Martinez.
Martinez, as you said, the best save completion in the Premier League for goalkeepers, which is very impressive. Then who are you going as your 3 centre backs? I would like to. Can I just say that I would like to include Socrates? Okay.
Cool. You know who I want to include?
Who?
I want to include Socrates and Rob Holding and Mustafi.
So is Socrates going in the centre, or is he going on the right?
Socrates is going to be right centre back.
Right. Okay, there we are.
No, sorry. He's going to be centre. Sorry. He's not got the pace to be right.
I mean, I think he has more pace than Mustafi. Because
Yeah,
he was playing
Mustafi's-
right back. And then Mustafi would go as the right centre back. And then Rob Holding was your other choice. Did you say that, Salah?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Oh, he's already moved it.
And then,
I can see that. I think Socrates and Rob Holding, they both deserve a chance. And you put Tierney as your left wing back, and Ainsley Maitland-Niles as your right wing back. Now that is brilliant. I like that.
Wait.
Yeah, carry on.
my man.
Jack.
Actually, no. I've changed my formation. Sorry.
Okay.
I've just had a very clever idea. Okay, so Mikel Arteta said he's going to have to rest a few players for this game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think Mustafi is going to get a rest.
I think so too. I think he's going to put Socrates as right centre back, Rob Holding as centre, and then Tierney as left centre.
No. Okay,
And then-
so we're going to play like this, Jay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we're going to play like this. Sorry, like this.
2.
Sorry. So we're going to play the 4, 4, 2.
Oh, we're playing
So
4.
it's gonna have, and it's going to be a diamond 4-4-2.
So 4-4-2. Okay.
I don't know whether we do Torreira or Willock. Maybe Willock. Yeah, Willock maybe suits it.
I think Torreira.
You think? Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Torreira.
I think Torreira. Torreira was actually playing really well when he came on as a substitute.
And then we have the most gifted player in Arsenal, which is Mesut Ozil. There's no denying that. He is the most gifted player. And then we have my man, Obama Bloodclot Young,
Mm.
and Laka Bloodclot set.
Salah. Just talking about Lacazette quickly because obviously you weren't able to come to the match review of Arsenal v Tottenham. I said that he was going to start, and he scored an absolute scorcher. What did you think of that goal?
I mean, it was just incredible.
It was incredible. It was a magnificent goal. Genuinely, that is a contender for goal of the season, in my opinion. The way which he was able to shift that onto his right foot, and then just not even two goalkeepers could have saved that goal, in my opinion. It was brilliant. Looking at this lineup, that's I can see a lot of potential. Now we know that
I think he's just going to go for it and try that out.
we know
The only
that
fear about that is Tierney and Ainsley may not be able to go so attacking. So that's why we may put, instead of Torreira, we may put another centre back.
Okay, let me show you what I think will be my lineup. So, I think, like, this could be as controversial as you want, but I think genuinely this could be the lineup. So, take Xhaka, because that. Then Dani Ceballos or Torreira. I think we should rest Danny, in my opinion. I think
maybe
should be rested because it's a big match against Man City. We're going to be asking a lot of him that day. Then we got Ainsley. So Danny's going to come off. Yeah, Danny has been really good since the restart. One of our highlighted players. And then I think Saka. Now if I can find Saka. Oh, there he is. Right, yeah, I think Saka will start as a left wing back, just so that he can do some linking up the partnership. And then, as much as I want Mesut Ozil to start, I think he'll come on as a substitute, if anything. I think it's quite a demanding match to ask him to come straight back into, even though he's just come back.
Maybe he'll do my formation second half.
Yeah. If we go up, if we go like 2-0 up magically. No, actually no. Positively. When we go 2-0 up, then we can change it. And then for me, then Pepe. Like Pepe, he had a shaky first 15 minutes or so in that North London derby, and then he just grew into that game. I knew he was gonna have a bit of a shaky thing because he's not back to his full self before his wife delivered the baby. But I think he'll be ready. He'll be up for this match. And sorry, but if you're not going to be starting Pepe, who is one of the best dribblers in the Premier League, against one of the most solid centre backs.
I think that's why I think we have to play Ozil, because Jay, the thing is, our 4-3-4-3 formation has been good defensively, but I would argue that it has not been so good attackingly.
Fair enough.
I mean, we haven't scored that many goals. Wait, what was the Norwich formation? That was a 3-4-3, but that's because Norwich was quite poor, and they kind of let us attack. But against all of the decent teams, we got through the games, but we haven't actually been creating too many chances. And I think Pepe, Mesut, and Saka are our three best players at creating chances.
Yeah.
Especially Mesut and Saka. I mean, people hate on Mesut, but you cannot deny the quality he has.
The quality he once had.
He still has that quality.
You think?
I think he's just had a little holiday, and he's back to his best.
Yeah.
really-
Hopefully he's doing a Pogba, you know. I want him to be doing a Pogba, hopefully. Yeah, so Salah, what do you think the score will be? The big score.
I believe it will be 4-3 to Arsenal.
Ooh. Now, I'd love to see that score. I'd love to see that one. 4-3. Yeah, that would be an impressive. Who do you think will be our goal scorers, and in fact, who do you think will be Liverpool's goal scorers in that match? Salah? Okay, Salah is probably just his Wi-Fi, as you know, was a bit faulty, so I'll just say my score prediction. I think it will be 2-1. I had a dream not too long ago. I think that was two nights ago, that Arsenal would win 2-1. We conceded off from a corner. I think it was Van Dijk who scored, and can't remember who scored for Arsenal, in fact, but I know that we won 2-1, and we were 1-0 up, and then Liverpool equalised, and then we scored one more to give us the win. Then we've got a couple
Hello?
more. Yes, Salah, are you back?
I'm back. I got this. I don't know.
Yeah, it's fine. I was saying, who do you think is going to be the goal scorers for Arsenal and Liverpool in that 4-3 match?
Feel a bit of an Aubameyang hat-trick.
Mm.
Two
I
of
think-
which would have been assisted by Mesut. And I also feel I feel a Pepe goal. I really do feel a Pepe goal. And what else? I also feel a Xhaka rocket. I think that's going to be the goals.
That's
And then
five, isn't it?
Sorry?
That's 5 goals, isn't it? Or did you say Pepe was going to assist? Or
No. Aubameyang? Oh yeah, sorry. No, Pepe's gonna. Aubameyang's only gonna score 2 goals. I think.
okay, right, yeah, cool.
Sorry. I thought he was gonna score 3, but I don't know. I don't think he will. And then Liverpool, I think they're gonna have a Sadio Mane brace
Yeah,
by purely using the pace against us.
Mm.
And then the third goal is gonna be a Fabinho rocket.
I said that I think if Arsenal are going to concede, it's going to be from a set piece, because obviously
We're so bad at set
Liverpool are so good with their set pieces. It's not even Arsenal are very bad. It's Liverpool are very good with their set pieces. But we won't find out until after the match, and we're doing the match preview. Hopefully, we'll be grinning away, saying about how great that match was. We've got a couple other matches coming today. Before that,
Sorry?
we've got a couple other matches coming up before that game.
I'll be able to watch them all, Jay.
Oh, that's cool.
You know what?
Well, you've got one is on BBC Sport, and then the other is on
Really?
Sports and BT Sports.
Because I've got Sky Sports for today for free.
Oh, very fancy.
Because Arsenal booked me the I booked the tickets for the Liverpool game.
Against Liverpool. Oh yeah.
I'm a bit annoyed because they're not actually refunding me or anything. They're just giving me Sky Sports.
I mean, that would be kind of upsetting for people who already had Sky Sports. Then what would they get?
Why are you just sus?
Right. So we've got some other matches coming up from before this. We have Burnley against Wolves. We've got Man City against Bournemouth and Newcastle against Tottenham. So I want to hear your predictions for all three. So what do you think Burnley v Wolves will be? So
I'll quickly go through these. So I think it will be Burnley Wolves. Wolves are going to win by 2-0. And then what else? What's the other one?
Man City.
Newcastle Tottenham.
Yeah.
I believe Newcastle will pull off a 1-0 upset. Man City Bournemouth. I think Man City are going to do a 3-0 thrashing. And Arsenal Liverpool we've already covered.
Okay. For me, Burnley v Wolves, I think it's going to be 3-1 to Wolves. For Man City, Bournemouth, I think it'll be 4-0 to Man City. And Newcastle v Tottenham, I think it'll be 2-1 to Newcastle, just because Tottenham's away form has not been that good. So I don't think Tottenham will be able to claim a victory today. Yeah, is there anything else that you'd like to discuss on the Arsenal notebook today, Salah?
I'd actually like to discuss Claude.
Oh, yes.
And I believe
Incident.
I think it was harsh, but the right decision to do from Robbie.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
Because I think, you know how Robbie said, did you read the tweet on Instagram?
Yeah, he said he's been banned indefinitely.
I think that's, I see why he did that, but I think, and did you see how he's sending him on his education course?
Yeah.
I think if he passes that course or whatever, I think he should be allowed back.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I'm not a big fan of Claude. Not of his opinions and everything.
Yeah.
Especially Arsenal-related opinions.
Mm.
Because he's just, I don't know. I just think it's everything, like how he wanted Mourinho, how he was bangs on, he never backs the manager, he can't even back Arteta.
Yeah.
I just don't think he's a proper fan. Like, I think he's just there for controversy. But I just think Arsenal Fan TV is for the fans, and it's sad. Even though I don't like him, it's sad to see a fan being just kicked off the service.
Yeah.
And I think that's what a lot of people are annoyed about. But I think everyone accepts it in this time and everything.
It's justifiable, especially with everything which has been going on. You know, everyone standing up to racism, no room for racism. Of course, if you're the biggest
fan channel and you have someone who said racist stuff
in the world, yeah, exactly. You've got to take the big steps, even if it is going to remove a fan. It's going to make some people upset, you know. And obviously, it's run by Robbie.
Because Robbie has his, in the end, if Robbie, he doesn't want to take any risk because he's got his job on the line in a way. Because if something worse happens, like or if he does this again, then and Robbie didn't act on it, people would start blaming Robbie. And I think Robbie just says, that's why people get sacked if they've done racist things, not at work, but out of work and all of that stuff. Because you don't want something to happen bad that it does. First of all, the actual mainstream media, they'd always take that as a way to take digs at fan channels and say they're not with the times or something, and they're not good for people to watch and stuff because they may have bad views. But since Robbie took him off, then Robbie's basically saying he does not want people who have offensive views on the channel.
Yeah,
I think that's a great step.
It is very, very forward. Yeah, so well done to Robbie for taking the big steps for AFTV. Obviously, that is not the first lot of bad news which we've heard about AFTV. Obviously, we had
Get well, troops.
Yeah, get well soon.
Get well, troops' shoes as well.
Yeah, get well to your crepes. I think that's all we have time for at the moment on the Arsenal Notebook. Later we will be posting a post-match preview, a post-match review on the match, hopefully, where we will be smiling about Arsenal's great victory against the champions of Europe. Any last words, Salah?
Looking forward to the game.
Yeah, it's going to
I
be
wasn't looking forward to the City game, but I'm looking forward to this game.
exactly. Yeah,
We've seen Liverpool have really bad form recently. They will probably turn it around for the big game, but like 1-1 against Burnley at home, you can tell they're not doing so well at the moment.
Yeah, that's it, guys. Hey guys, welcome to the Arsenal Notebook. If you like that, our Instagram page and our website are down below. Please also like and subscribe and check out some of our other videos. Thanks for watching.